Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenadora, and it's a wonderful privilege to have you here today. Okay, so as you can tell by the title of today's video, navigating long distance relationship. This has been a problem, and I realized that major people, they kept asking me if there were so many questions on relationship that I get almost all the time. There was a video I did on wrong reason and why and right reasons why people go into relationship, and I realized that from those videos I got a lot of questions that I didn't even have time to film and talk about it. So today I'm going to be that's why I said I'm actually starting a relationship series so that those questions will not be left unanswered. And I believe that you will definitely learn in this our journey of relationship series. You'll be getting back-to-back videos on relationship, and this is intentional. Of course, we are still going to be doing every other thing that we do, but this is like an urgent, I'll say pressing issues that needs to be addressed. Please discard the background noise and let's focus on today's video. All right, so I'm going to be diving into this conversation. It's a conversation and also the things we need to know on how to navigate relationships so that you don't get angry because you are in a long distance relationship and you don't feel that it is bad because it's not working out. There are things that must be put in place. So let's dive into today's conversation. All right. So why are you in a long distance relationship? You need to know that and understand that you are there. If the relationship is leading to marriage, it's another topic entirely. But why you find yourself in this relationship is because your partner is not physically, around you. He or she could be in another country or in another state. One or two things would have come up, and maybe one or two things I believe would have come up for you guys to have found yourself in this situation. So how then do you help your long distance relationship? For me, I have been in this situation, and that's why I feel I can talk about this. I've been in a very long distance relationship for years and all of that. So I feel I am in this right frame to talk to you about it and how it can also help. The first thing everyone must understand is that we are now here in this relationship. So how do we go forward? How do we ensure that this relationship doesn't crumble because I'm not around or because the guy is not around? Do you understand? So that is where we are right now. We want to try and navigate. How can we work things out and ensure that we get the most important thing out of this relationship? So the first thing that we must understand and be very, very conscious about is our communication together. For example, one thing about you can be together and not be talking. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. But when you are distance away from the person, communication is very important because if you don't talk, there will be problem. Because sometimes it creates some things in your mind like, oh, this person doesn't have time for me. Okay, okay, now because you've now gone to another place, it means I'm no longer a priority to you. It means okay, you can talk to me anytime you feel. Okay, you will miss my calls, you won't reply my chats. So understand that communication is very important if you are in a distant relationship, but even if you are not at all, communication is key to anything. Let me hear your voice, you hear my voice. Let's know what's going on in each other's life. And this, I believe, will definitely make the relationship to be strong. And, from communication is information. You get to know what's happening in your life. Okay, what are the things you're finding difficult to do? Okay, what are the things you think I can help you to do? We talk, we communicate, and it helps each and every one of us to understand and balance whatever issue we are having. It could be in career, you could be okay, oh, I have this idea, I want to come up. You get that from communication. That's why it's very important that you pay attention to this very, very well. Sorry, I'm the background noise, just try and avoid it. I believe we'll definitely go in this conversation very well. Okay, so another thing I know is that it's very important for you to have a goal in the relationship. We cannot just be dating. And for example, if you are not here around, what is our plan? Have a goal. What is our future plan? Where are we seeing ourselves in the next years? What are the plans that we have together? What are the things we want to achieve together? Because you cannot just be in a distant relationship and believe that, okay, oh, one thing will just, everything will just fall in place without you communicating it with your partner. It's very important because that's why you see that sometimes when, like I said, the first one is communication. When communication is lacking in that relationship, one, the relationship become unhealthy. And when the relationship doesn't even have any vision at all, it lands in problem because you just two of you will not be staying together and be assuming that okay, I think all is well with him. I think all is well with her. Okay, what is our plan? What are we planning to achieve together in this relationship? Are we just there to be occupying position? So you need to fully understand all of these things, and it gives a greater idea of where you are going. And there are sometimes a relationship, long distance relationship, will get you tired. You just be like you just want to see this person, but when you remember the plans that you guys have together, when you remember the goals that you want to achieve together, it gives you this morale to keep going. That's if you even have a vision for it in the first place. So it helps you to go, and then you keep at whatever you are doing, and you don't give up because you know that this is going to be the end. You are not the you cannot of course you know the plan that you have ahead, and you keep working towards it, and you see everything falling in place. Unlike you just being there and occupying space and shishi, no vision, no no communication, nothing at all. Another thing you can help to spice up your distant relationship, this is very important, is that you have virtual date nights online. Yes, don't be shocked. It's very important. It could be just game that you are playing together, just to spice up your relationship and make it, more healthy and more conducive for the both parties and all of that. You can play online games together. For someone like me, I love Monopoly, so I love those games, online games, and all of that. It gives you like, oh, I'm winning. Oh, it also helps to reduce any tense in the relationship. I don't know how to put that one now. When the relationship's already going through, you're tired, and all of that. All these kind of things helps you to reduce the tense in that relationship. You can aside that you can also watch movie together. Or you can say, okay, I want to see this movie, you to see so that we can discuss it. It creates that mutual mutual affection between the two parties. And when you are discussing it, one person like, oh, did you remember that part that okay, the guy was it helps your relationship to be spiced up. Another thing you can do to sustain your distant relationship is surprises. You know my address, I know your address. I can as well. Just send gifts to your location. It's part of it. Or just send cards, send letters, and all of that. It makes this person know that, oh, you still have a special place in my heart, even though I'm not with you physically. So this really helps in long distance relationship, and it's really, really important that we understand all of these things. It is very, very important. Another thing you must be very, very conscious about and be deliberate about in that relationship is trust and transparency. You are not hiding anything because there is a longer what's it called now, longer chance for you to start doubting and be like, only God knows what this one is doing like by this time. Only God knows who he's with. Only God knows who she's with. Only God knows what she's doing at this time. So as much as you started a long distance relationship, be open. Be open. If you have an issue, you discuss it. If you have something you have been keeping in your mind and it's troubling you, you discuss it. If you have an idea that you want to share that two of you can look into, you share. So this person knows almost everything, in fact everything about you. So whenever they tell you that, whenever someone says, it's like this person is, you will say, no, this is where this person is at this particular hour. So be very, very open and be trustworthy. Don't, there's something about being transparent. You have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. Because it's very, very important in long distance relationship. If you have seen yourself, of course, it's something you can definitely look at and be like, okay, no, Allah, we move. But when you're not seeing yourself, you create that chance is there that there is possibility that you begin to untrust or mistrust yourself. So ensure that on your own part you are truthful in whatever you are doing. If you are no longer even interested in the long distance relationship or you don't feel like it again, discuss it with your partner. You are very, very free with whatever you are having in that relationship and all of that. So that you don't create room for doubt, you don't create room for I'm not doing again or I'm tired. Even if you are tired, discuss it. Be very open and transparent in that relationship. It will definitely help you no matter what. Another thing that I know that is important in this kind of thing is you must be able to manage jealousy. Hello? What did I say? What did I say? Have open conversation about these things because for example, if you are in a clique of friends, for example, and your partner hears that, oh, I'm with this person, we are having a party together, all of them, you know the person will just be like, if it's me now, you will hear story, but now you can go and do all those things. So it's very, very important for you to have open conversation to avoid or to even manage jealousy, because anyone you spend your time on is very, very important in your long distance relationship. So that this your partner gets to know that, okay, you are with your friend, or you are with this kind of person, you are with this particular person. You can know that, okay, this is who this person will be with by this time around. But if you create that room of, oh, don't go and meet that person, don't go and do this, you will be having problem because there's no open conversation. I'm like, oh, me and this person we discussed today, and I think I'll be going to see her. Okay, I think I'll be going to see him. I'm talking to both parties, like the guy and the lady in the relationship right now. Okay, I'll be going to do this and all of that. That creates more room for you, right? It creates longer room for you, and it helps you to also be open in that relationship. But when you are beginning to hide things and you spend more time um with opposite sex, of course, this person will be very angry and be jealous and be like, oh, okay, so because I'm not around, okay, so because you are now free, all of these things must be discussed in this relationship. Okay, I think finally I'm going to be saying that support system is important. It's important that you build this kind of these friends that understand that this person is in a relationship that is a distant one. So don't go and because your emotion matters in this long distance relationship, right? Because for example, now if you have people that always criticize that, oh, why in a long day with this guy, this girl, you're just delaying yourself, you're doing blah 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 blah, because you have plan. And you must also put time range to that your long distance relationship. Have a particular time that they are working together to see. If, for example, you are going to maybe half of the year, you travel back and all of that, let this person feel that he or she is not left alone in this relationship. Because whatever anybody says outside, information is important. And ladies, whatever we hear, it really sticks in our head, right? So it's very, very important that we get to understand that long distance relationship has its own pros and cons, and they must both be looked into, because it is what defines that relationship, whether it be healthy or not. Everything I've said here today is just a limited opinion. You can also drop your own and let me know what you guys think about this. And you can also drop your own so that everyone on this channel can get to learn one or two things from you. Don't forget to give this video thumbs up, like this video, subscribe, and also share to someone you know that is in a long distance relationship. I hope this video helps you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.